going everyone? Welcome back to M&M Aquascaping. Today we are scaping a nano tank for a Betta fish.
So we've just put the heater in. Definitely best to get these little bits in, the heater and the filter, just so you know where it's going to be sitting in the aquarium. You don't want to be faffing around after you put wood and rocks and everything in, knocking all your scape over. So heater's gone in, filter's about to go in.
So for the filter, I've cut the original coarse sponge in half that comes in the actual filter because it doesn't catch all the finer stuff. And what I like to do is get this finer filter floss and then sort of make another half. That might be a little bit too big to be fair. Excuse the pink scissors. Fold that up, squeeze that in there. Shut back in like that. That's it.
So we put the filter in there, we've got the spray bar just at the top, just so it's brushing along the top of the water surface. You don't want it too far down because Betta fish, they don't really like a lot of flow. Just want it brushing the surface. Our heater's in, filter's in. Now we're going to crack on with the substrate. What have we got for the substrate next?
So first I'm going to just put a tiny little layer of this because I've used it on my forefoot. I know that it's very good for the plants. So I just want to put a tiny, even though we're using aqua soil, I just want to put a tiny little layer of this. Get in there.
Spread it around nice and evenly, cover all the glass. Don't need too much, obviously it's only a small aquarium. Not too many plants going in here, but the plants should really love this. The roots reach right down and feed off of that for a long time.
I'm just pulling all of this away from the glass because I want just the sand touching the glass at the end. Just gives it a nicer finish. Got aqua soil to go on top of this, but so now we're going to crush up 2 root tabs, sprinkle them evenly. Going in with the root tabs and spread these evenly. Not that easy in a smaller tank, it's a lot easier in my bigger tank.
Obviously you don't have to crush up the root tabs, but better distribution if you crush them up. So we've got some aqua soil here. Don't know if we're going to need all of this. This has been used before, so it's always best to recycle your materials. They can get quite expensive, so reuse where you can. I'll try and get as much as I can. So we've got our aqua soil all in. Just smoothing it out now. Dragging it back again from the front. Don't really want to see that. Trying to cover it as best we can. We've got some black aqua substrate here. Bit different than the usual white sand. We're just thinking because we're going to be using a lot of red plants, and the fish in particular that we're going to be getting is going to stand out really well on this substrate.
You want it nice and thick so we can get them plants in there nice and deep. I did buy 2 bags of this, but it's looking like 1 bag might be enough.
I'm just going to spread it backwards out. That's our substrate system done. I really like it already.
Now for the scape, we normally just wing this and see what it looks like.
Just throw it in, see if it looks good. Got 2 bits of wood here, 2 different bits. Might use both bits, might not, might only use one. Let's see. Yeah, just throw your hardscape in, see if it looks, just move it around. The best thing you can do. I quite like that. That looks good. I like the contrast, the wood colour to that black sand. Well, I see what you're doing there. I like it. I like that a lot. So we've settled on a scape. Really happy with this so far. You happy, Mitch?
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's go for rocks.
We did have it a little bit further back. We've just pulled it forward a little bit just so you've got a bit more room at the back there for planting. Obviously, this is only a Betta tank, so it's not going to have too much in it. Get some rocks in now. Of course, you want to make sure that a couple of your rocks at least are touching all your bits of wood, because this is brand new wood and it will float up to the top and ruin the scape, so we're definitely going to be gluing this wood down. I'm loving this so far.
Yeah, it's scanning well. I'm literally just dropping it in. I'm not thinking about it, I'm just picking up bits of rock and just going with it. I'm trying to go for the red because I've got mostly red plants. So I'm just trying to get bits in there.
I don't know about that bit, I'm not sure. I'll take up too much planting room. Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. That's good. Plenty of room for planting still.
So now we're going to glue it all down, make sure it's solid, because if we don't glue this down, these bits of wood haven't been sunken, so they will float to the top. And what we're using is Superfish Aquarium acrylate.
Make sure you get right on the contact point of the wood. It's not going to go anywhere, the rocks are going to hold it down. Cyanoacrylate basically means the glue is going to go like a hard plastic. It's not going to hurt the fish at all. Some of the Brigio Colustrius. I'm just going to pop it out of the pot here carefully, because the stem parts they can break. Nice and gentle. You want to take all of this rock wool off. Luckily, it's not going to be too difficult. So I'm just going to break it open nice and gently, like that. The rock wool you don't want in your tank because it's full of extra nutrients that they hold in the shop to keep them looking nice. definitely don't want that in the tank. So I'm just going to peel all this off. Might as well cut that there.
So this is all the plants, all stripped back, ready to go. Got some Ludwigia Plustria Super Red. Got some Nano, Anubias Nano Bonsai. And then we've got
This one, a word that we cannot pronounce.
Alternifera. Yes, I've got Alternifera. What's this one here?
Yeah, I'm not going to try and say that.
And we've got, pretty sure this is the orange juice one I have at the back there. I'm pretty sure that's what I've got in there. So, yeah.
I don't think all of these plants are going to fit in that little tank up there, but whatever don't fit is going to go into mixes 4 foot down here.
Wherever we don't get upstairs, we'll fill some gaps in there.
Nothing's going to go to waste. So we're just filling up the water to a certain level, just so it covers the sand, just so we can see how everything sits. Nice and gently, just put a bit of filter floss in there.
The Alternifera, I believe it's called, if that's correct. Easy.
Little change of angle, a bit lower down so it's much easier to plant in from the top. In some of the Anubias now, decided where it's going to go. Put a bit of glue down. Stick it on.
The last one going in is this Alternifera Rianecki Mini. It comes in little pots like this. And I'm just going to make the foreground look a little bit better.
Okay, so planting done. Very happy with how it's come out so far.
Right, so now the tank is fully set up and ready to go. We're going to add some Aqua Essential. This is not a sponsored video, but their products are just the best out there, I believe. They work really well on my 4-foot downstairs. Just got to follow the instructions on the back. So 1 ml of Aqua Essential for 38 litres. This is only 25 litres, so I'll literally do the tiniest little bit. A little bit more than a tiny bit, but it won't hurt. It just takes all the chlorine, chloramines, all of them added stuff. Then I'll add some Aqua Clear. What this does is bind all of the tiny little organisms and tiny little bits of dust and sand and everything from the wood all together into a little bit bigger of a clump, so the filter can pick it up. And this is 1 ml for every 38 litres as well, so just a tiny bit of this, and in an hour's time this will be, even though it's quite clear now to be fair, it'll be a lot clearer than that in an hour's time.
Thank you for watching the video, guys. It's been a really fun one to do. We're really happy with how the tank's turned out. I hope you guys like it as well. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, ding the notification bell. Look forward to seeing you on the next one.